What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another break on this Friday evening. Right now, we've got our 2024-25 Topps Chrome Basketball Hobby 3-box number 3 random teams. Going to go ahead and get this shared over to the group, get everybody tagged, and we will go ahead and get started. Sorry, guys. Facebook is having some slow problems. Just having it in the last break. Was hoping it would be repaired by now, but it looks like it's still lagging a little bit just when it comes to tagging. So it's going to take me just a little bit longer than it normally would to tag. All right, got all those tags added there. Gonna go ahead and hop over to our browser, get the names and teams randomed here. Got the names here first. Roger on top, Steve on the bottom. Gonna roll the dice. Anything less than 4, we roll again. Got a 10, so we're good there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Griffin on top, Griffin on the bottom. Gonna go ahead and get this reflected onto your screens here. There we go. Then we've got the teams here. Same 30 entries. Atlanta Hawks on top. Washington Wizards on the bottom. Once again, going to roll the dice. Anything less than 4, we roll again. Got a 4 exactly, so we're good. 2, 3, and 4. Timberwolves on top. Toronto Raptors on the bottom. Going to go ahead and get this reflected onto your screens. Get that trade timer started. What's up, Grand Slam? There we go. 5 minutes on the clock starting now. While that trade timer's taking, I'll go ahead and get our verification codes copied and pasted into our chat. All right, verification codes have been posted with just about 4.5 minutes left on the trade timer. Plenty of time if you're interested in swapping teams. I'm sorry, Brian. I'm sorry. Brian has all his teams up for trade. That's good. That's good. At least somebody's bringing you good luck. That's what matters. It'll come back for me. All right, 3 minutes left on the trade timer here. He did leave, unfortunately. I'll call him up. I'll see if I can get his luck transferred over the phone. All right, last 2 minutes on the trade timer here. Gill looking to trade the Celtics for the Heat. I'm sorry, Travis. Man, apparently I'm just bad luck today. Hopefully, in the break, that proves different. We had some killer luck in both basketball breaks I've done today. I've had some insane luck. So hopefully we can keep that up. Last 60 seconds on the trade timer. You know, I've always wanted to PC Derek White because he went to my same university. I used to have a giant fat head of him in my office when I worked there. Last 30 seconds here on the trade timer. Ten, nine, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. Seeing no trades, those are going to be everybody's teams. Good luck, everybody. Here we go. Looking for 2 autographs per box. Some nice inserts and parallels, hopefully. Empty box number 1. We got our first auto here, going to be an AJ Mitchell. Rookie auto on the next stop.
Any familiar faces in the chat?
I don't think any of them are in your comic sales. Nice one there for the Thunder. OKC going over to Roger. Sorry, Brian. Nice Kobe there.
Oh, yeah. Peace out.
Later. Have a good night. Nice Stephon Castle there, by the way. I gotta stay focused. You know, sometimes it's so funny because I don't even catch it, and I start thinking about it. I'm like, oh, I'm being too quiet. Got a Dylan Jones here on the Destiny Refractor. I just get so like in my own head. Sometimes too, I find myself getting enamored with the cards I'm opening and getting quiet that way. Not because I'm like zoning out, but because I'm so transfixed with the cards that I forget that there's an audience also enamored with the cards. Still looking for one more auto in box number 1. Hoping for a couple short prints or SSPs. There's a really good list for this product. They are not lacking. Got a Cam Spencer here for the Grizzlies. Nice one there. Then we've got our first numbered parallel of the break, 141 out of 275 at Tyler Colette for the Knicks. Appreciate that, Travis. I love the Iron Lion fam. Jason Kidd auto? Let's see if we can get it. I've seen it work in the past. I can never guarantee anything, obviously, but I have seen people call out. Was it 2 days ago? We had a Topps Series 2 hobby break. Someone requested a Mike Trout. We pulled a Mike Trout patch auto out of 30. Nice Zach Edey rookie there. And we've got a Davion Mitchell here on the Skylight Signatures as our second auto for box number 1. That one going over to the Raptors and Toronto. Going over to Griffin. There you go, Griffin. Congrats on that one. And we've got an Emmanuel Quickly here at 128 out of 199. Also for the Raptors. Also, I know it's a few weeks away, but we were just talking about it. Hector and I, our comic book manager, before we hopped on this break. If y'all are going to be in the area in a couple of weeks for Denver Fan Expo, make sure you stop by and say hello at our booth. We might even be doing live breaks from Fan Expo Denver. We're going to be looking into the logistics of that. Not sure yet on that one, but we will for sure be there. Got a Chet Holmgren at 27 out of 125 for the Thunder. Nice one there. It is an OKC box. We had that in the break this morning. We had a LeBron James box. There's Derek White. And we got Hakeem Olajuwon there. That one going to be a 207 out of 350. That one going over to the Rockets. All right, let me get these base moved over. We'll hop into box number 2 here. Looking for 2 more autos. Empty box there. Another Derek White there. Anthony Black. Got a Tyler Hero here. Going over to Miami. And we got one for the Bucks here. 37 out of 65. Chris Livingston. Nice one there. That one going over to Dylan. There you go, Dylan. Congrats on that. We got a Giannis here also for the Bucks. 11 out of 299. Got a Kobe Buffkin there for Atlanta and the Hawks. 214 out of 350. Heck yeah, Travis. I saw a couple clips from SmackDown tonight. It looked insane. Got a nice Cody Williams, 99 out of 99 on the Rookie Destiny bookend there. There we go. All right, let me get these base moved over. We'll hop into the second half. Still looking for our autos. We got a Jalen Wells rookie auto here on the next stop. That one going over to the Memphis Grizzlies and Gil. There you go, Gil. Congrats on that one. Nice Victor Wembanyama there. Zachary Reicher behind that. All right, 2 packs remain. Then we hop into our last box here. Going to be an Alex English auto there on the Skylight Signatures. Nice one there. Going over to the Denver Nuggets. There you go. Going over to Gil. There you go, Gil. Congrats on that. And we've got a Spencer Dinwiddie here for the Mavericks. 19 out of 150. Nice little color match there. Going over to Roger. There you go, Roger. All right, let me get these base moved over. We'll hop into our last box here, looking for 2 more autos. Empty box there. I hope so. We hit a huge one in our select basketball break. I would love to see a big one in here as well. I want to see something low numbered as well, like 10 or less. Nice rookie there for the Celtics. Got a Jalen Green here. That one's going to be 8 out of 10. There we go. Looking for a 10 or less, and we got it. Going over to the Rockets. Gonna get that one magged up. Going over to Roger. There you go, Roger. 8 out of 10, Jalen Green. Got a nice Jimmy Butler behind that. 115 out of 299 for the Heat. Got a nice Harrison Ingram here for the Spurs. 77 out of 199. Last pack of the first half here. Got a Peyton Pritchard there for the Celtics. All right, let me get this base moved over. We'll hop to our last couple of packs here. And we have a Kyle Filipowski here. 7 out of 10 on the certified rookie auto. Nice one there. Going to get that one magged up. That one going over. Let me double check the checklist here. I believe this is right. I believe that is for the Jazz, but I'm going to double check the checklist. I know sometimes they can be all sorts of weird when they transfer around. So give me 2 seconds here. Just want to make sure. Okay, that is going over to the Jazz. Nice one there. Going over to Roger. There you go, Roger. Out of 10, rookie auto. Congrats on that. Dang, Roger has the Rockets too. That means he's gotten both the out of 10 so far. Got 3 packs remaining, including the one in my hand here. And we've got a 44 out of 50, Michael Bridges on the gold auto there. Nice one there, going over to the Knicks. There we go. Congrats on that one. Going over to Jim. There you go, Jim. Out of 50 auto coming your way. We've got a Dylan Jones here, 154 out of 275 for OKC. We've got a Rob Dillingham, 14 out of 50 there. Nice little gold rookie. You too, Travis. Thanks for hopping on. Nice Bronny James Jr. for the Lakers there. All right, let me get these base moved over. We'll hop into a recap. My pleasure, Brian. Hopefully I have better luck for you next time. All right, here we go. Get these moved over as well. You too, Brian. Have a good night. Got a Rob Dillingham there. That was going to be for the Timberwolves, 14 out of 50. Michael Bridges on the gold auto, 44 out of 50 for the Knicks. Alex English there for the Denver Nuggets on the auto. Jalen Wells on the auto there for the Memphis Grizzlies. Cody Williams going over to the Jazz, 99 out of 99. Chris Livingston for the Milwaukee Bucks, 37 out of 65. Davion Mitchell on the Skylight signature there for the Toronto Raptors. And AJ Mitchell there for the Oklahoma City Thunder on the rookie auto. Then we have our 2 mags here. Jalen Green, 8 out of 10, going over to the Houston Rockets. And Kyle Flipowski, 7 out of 10, going over to the Utah Jazz. All right, that's going to do it for this